There's a lot of reasons to be an English major, a lot of great reasons to be an English major. In English, you've got a range of skills that allow you to have the life that you want to have. If you can imagine the life that you want, you're really prepared through the independent critical thinking and speaking and writing and reading and research skills that you pull together as an English major to live just about any life that you want.
Studying English, studying literature, studying language is about what it means to be human and what it means to make the world a more humane place. And really, there are no worthier pursuits than those. The skills that you learn in English, as Peter was mentioning, close reading, critical thinking, research skills, how to write well, how to express yourself, how to be creative, how to come to voice yourself. Those are skills that will take you anywhere you want to go in life.
You're trained to be a nimble thinker, responsive to the world around you when you're an English major looking at rhetorical modes, or when you're looking at great poems or novels and sort of picking them apart in interesting ways. And those are things that, while pleasurable in and of themselves while you're an English major, also translate pretty directly to how you interact with the world once you're out in the job market.
Degree prepares you for a very wide variety of different kinds of careers, of future possibilities. You can envision yourself in a number of different ways. You can imagine yourself into a number of different futures. We have students who've gone on to work in publishing, editing, grant writing, to work for a publication, to work for a magazine, a newspaper, to work for their public radio station. We have lots of students who go on to law school because they feel like the critical thinking and the writing skills, the argumentation skills that they develop as an English major will transfer very well into that realm. We have students who go on to take the Master's of Library Science degree. If you're really into research and you want to continue to cultivate that interest, that's a great potential path for you. Increasingly, we see students going into corporate and nonprofit sectors, doing things like communications, media, marketing.
Every industry needs those kinds of skills and people who can communicate, know how to represent what that particular industry is doing to a larger audience. So we've got graduates who are working in the energy industry, in the healthcare industry, in government, where English major skills are really valued.
So again, the possibilities are seemingly endless, but there are a number of concrete career paths for which English prepares you very, very well.
You can study a range of great literature as an English major. That's where the field was born, in the study of literature. I'm a Shakespearean, but I've got colleagues across the board who are teaching fairy tales and monsters, or the rhetoric of video games, or how medievalism plays out in Star Wars, courses on literary theory, Chicano literature, literature of enslavement, all the range of British, American, world literature that's going to help you explore, grapple with the ways in which people in different societies at different times have tried to make sense of themselves.
We also have a very strong subset of courses in rhetoric and composition, as well as professional writing. So if you want to take something like publication editing, or magazine writing, or rhetoric of video games.
Writing for nonprofits, writing for the public forum.
Exactly. Those courses are all open to you as well.
This is a great department for students. Strengths include the fabulous faculty to student ratio. We've got small classes where students will get to know their faculty members. Our faculty generally take enormous pleasure in having really intense, intimate, intellectual relationships with students, which you can have when the class has 15 or 20 students in it.
The English department at UW is a community even a family, that your professors care about you, that your fellow students care about you, that there's a collegial environment, that you get a lot of one-on-one time with your professors and your mentors. We really feel like that's what sets us apart. You won't just be a number, you won't just be a face moving through the department. You'll be an important member of that community, and that's the experience that we want to provide for all of our majors.
Also very proud of the fact that we fund our students well, we offer them great scholarships, we offer study abroad funding, and we try to encourage students to go and study abroad. We've got a lot of departmental friends that have donated money to us so that we can enable students to have incredible experiences abroad, and we love nothing better than putting that money into students' hands so that they can have the experiences that our donors want them to have and that we want them to have.
I think the right place to start is our new English 2025 course, our new Gateway to the Major class. It will cover both literary studies, rhetoric and composition, and technical writing. It will sort of open students' eyes to the variety of possibilities that are housed in English, the variety of things that you can study if you become an English major.
It'll be a really good course in giving you a sense of what an English major entails. On top of that, if you take the course and decide you want to be an English major, you now have a grounding in the skills that you're going to need to succeed as an English major.
You can simply Google UYO forms and petitions. It will take you to the registrar's website where all of the student forms are collated. Then you just print up a change of major form, tick the box, write English, come and see me over in Crane Hall for the moment, and maybe back in Hoyt Hall eventually for a signature, and then bring that to the registrar's office. That's all.
We welcome you. We sign those forms with great joy and eagerness. And if there's ever any conversation that you want to have before you fill out the form, come and talk to Julia, come and talk to me, and we'll help you think through the decision to become an English major, but it's really easy.